The skills in Level 1 and 3 are a sample that represent beginner-level gymnastics. Levels 2 and 4 combine these beginner-level skills into mini routines in preparation for longer routines. The authors have presented a select number of lead-up drills for the elements presented in Levels 1 and 3. These drills were selected to emphasize major concepts for the beginner gymnast or to emphasize areas where the beginner often has difficulty. It is recognized that there are many additional lead-up drills necessary for complete education of the gymnast. The skill levels presented appear in categories according to apparatus: floor, dance, beam, bars, vault. All levels are represented in each category and are color-coded as follows: Level 1, red; Level 2, blue; Level 3, green; Level 4, lavender. Floor exercise, Level 1. There are 10 skills at Level 1 floor exercise. Forward roll. Lift the hips over the head and tuck the chin. Gently lower the body to the upper back with a continuous roll in a tuck position. Lead-up drills for forward roll. To develop the concept of rolling the hips over the head, execute a forward roll down an inclined mat. Tuck the chin before the roll and come to a stand without the use of the hands. To learn the concept of rolling continuously, practice rocking back and forth in a tuck position with a rounded back. Handstand, step down. Kick to a handstand passing through a lever position, arms extended over the head. Maintain a tight, straight body alignment at vertical with the head neutral. Hold 1 second. Step down with a lever action, arms over the head. Lead-up drills for handstand step down. To develop good body control, tighten the entire body. Hold this position while being lifted to a handstand. To attain vertical awareness, kick to a handstand at different angles, leading to a vertical balance point. At each angle, close the legs together and maintain a tight body. Lever action. The body position going into and out of vertical positions is similar to the action of a teeter-totter. The body creates a straight line from the fingertips to the toes. Handstand forward roll. Using a lever action, kick to handstand. Lean forward slightly, tuck chin and lower body with tension into a forward roll. Place the feet close to the body and reach forward to stand. Lead-up drills for handstand forward roll. To develop control from the handstand to the forward roll, from a front line position on a raised surface, tuck the chin to a forward roll, lowering the body with tension. To work on body positioning, Kick to handstand with spotter holding feet. The spotter takes some of the weight off the arms as the body lowers to the floor. Backward roll. Roll backward with a rounded back, placing the hands on the floor, fingers pointing toward shoulders. Press the elbows inward toward the head. Push hard with the arms to lift the head and body upward. Land on the feet. Lead-up drills for backward roll. To learn hand placement, roll backward slowly, keeping the back rounded. Place the hands flat with fingertips pointing to shoulders and elbows pressed inward. Gradually do this faster. To take weight off the arms, use a spotter to help lift the hips over the head. A smaller gymnast should start closer to the middle of the incline so that her feet will land on the floor. Back extension roll. Extend the legs and hips toward the ceiling. Push against the floor forcefully with the hands. Hold the handstand at vertical. Step down through a lever position. Lead-up drills for back extension roll. To work on the extension position, roll backward, extending legs, and lift hips while placing the hands on the floor. Show a straight line from the top of the back to the toes. Tighten the stomach, seat, and legs. Do not push to a handstand, but concentrate on creating the necessary straight line and placing the hands correctly. To work on arm push and extension, with a spotter assisting, forcefully extend legs to the ceiling and simultaneously push with the hands to a handstand in one quick motion. Cartwheel right. Step sideways through a lever position. Pass through vertical. There should be a 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm. Body remains sideward throughout. Cartwheel left. It is important to learn the cartwheel on both sides. Perform the cartwheel left the same as the cartwheel right, reversing the directions. Lead-up drills for cartwheel. To learn hand and foot placement for a cartwheel, place the first hand, then the second hand on the mat. Lift the first leg, then the second leg over the mat to finish in stand sideways. Next, lift the legs higher, but do not push off the first leg. Find the position of hands and feet. Now try to do a cartwheel closer to vertical over the mat. Keep the arms extended over the head. To develop a straight body position, execute a cartwheel, placing the hands and feet on a line. Concentrate on hand, hand, foot, foot. 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm. Hurdle to cartwheel. Take one step forward. Hurdle with the arms extended upward at the ears. Cartwheel through vertical, maintaining good sideward alignment during vertical position. Lead-up drills for hurdle to cartwheel. To develop the hurdle, practice a series of skips. Swing the arms upward over the head rhythmically. Do 3 skips and add a cartwheel. Execute 1 skip to a cartwheel. Round off. Reach out in the hurdle with a long step into the round off. Push from the shoulders with an explosive blocking action. Maintain the arms extended overhead with the arm angle open and body straight. Lead-up drills for round-off. To develop block from the shoulders while maintaining a stretched body position, execute a round-off over a raised surface, maintaining a straight body alignment. Place the mats higher as the skill level of the gymnast increases. Back walkover. Lift the first leg upward and bend backward with a large split of the legs, stretching through a vertical handstand position. Step down through lever position. Lead-up drills for back walkover. To learn to transfer the body weight from the feet to the hands, push up into a bridge and rock back and forth, shifting the weight over the shoulders and hips. To increase awareness of leaning backward, with a spotter, arch over to a back walkover. To learn to lift one leg at a time, push up to a back bend position with the feet on a raised surface. Lift one leg and kick over into a back walkover. Keep the arms over the head and the legs straight. Floor exercise, level 2. There are 4 skills in the level 2 floor exercise sequence. The tumbling sequence of level 2 floor exercise includes hurdle to cartwheel right, cartwheel left, round off, rebound, back extension roll, back walkover. Begin the level 2 floor exercise routine presenting expressive arms and good turnout of the legs. Keep the upper body upright during the arabesque. Cartwheel with good 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm. Feet together in the chassé, cartwheel through vertical with stretched body. The backward steps are light with large expressive arm movements. Round off through vertical with stretched and tight body alignment. Stretch the rebound. Back extension roll with arms pushing simultaneously as hips and body extend to vertical. Lift the free leg upward into a supple back walkover. Split the legs 180 degrees. Keep the legs turned out in the final pose. Let's take another look at the level 2 floor exercise routine. Floor exercise, level 3. There are 10 skills at level 3 floor exercise. From a stand, pike dive, forward roll. Jump forward with a hollow body position to a dive forward roll. Absorb the weight of the body with the hands and arms. Lower to a forward roll with the chin tucked and the body rounded. Lead-up drills for pike dive forward roll. To develop the height of the dive, execute a dive roll over a raised surface. Use an inclined mat to finish the forward roll. To execute a higher and longer dive roll, create space between the raised surface and the inclined mat. Emphasize arm tension and a tucked chin to control the lowering of the body to the roll. Handstand, switch legs. Kick to a vertical handstand with the legs in equal split position. Switch the legs to the opposite split, maintaining a stretched handstand. Step down through a lever position. Lead-up drill for handstand, switch legs. To develop an even split position of the legs, kick to a split handstand, touching the mat. Switch the legs so that the opposite leg is touching the mat. Cartwheel to handstand, press down to straddle stand. Cartwheel to a tight stretched handstand position. Start the press by piking at the hips and straddling the legs. Keep the arms straight. Lower legs down, controlled to the floor, placing feet beside the hands. Lead-up drills for handstand press down. To attain balance, cartwheel to handstand, back against the mat. Press down to a straddle stand slowly, using the mat for balance and control. To lower to a straddle stand, execute a cartwheel to a handstand and press down to a straddle stand with a spotter spotting at the hips. Place the feet in line with the hands. Handstand 180-degree pirouette. Execute a tight stretched handstand. Shifting the weight, make a 180-degree turn of the body. During the pirouette, keep the body in a straight body alignment. Finish in vertical. Lead-up drills for handstand pirouette. To learn to shift weight from one hand to the other and keep a tight body, execute a handstand and pirouette around in a circle with the hands, not worrying about how far each step with the hand goes. To develop an exact 180-degree turn, execute a handstand on a line. Do the pirouette, keeping the hands on the line as a 180-degree turn is executed. There are two styles of hand movements. Here, the hand pivots and the second hand crosses over. In the second example, the hand crosses over and the second hand pivots in place. Dive cartwheel. During the takeoff, the arms circle with explosive arm swing. Maintain a tight body position through vertical with the arms over the head. Lead-up drills for dive cartwheel. To learn to reach upward and forward, execute a dive cartwheel over a raised surface. To develop distance, start the dive cartwheel with the first foot on a line and end with the hands landing past the second line. Back extension roll with straight arms. Tuck the head forward and roll backward. With the palms facing upward and the fingertips together, hit the floor forcefully behind the head with straight arms as the hips lift upward to finish in handstand. Step down to a stand. Lead-up drills for back extension roll. To develop the straight arm position, interlock the hands and practice rolling backward on a mat. With force, hit the straight arms against the mat without going into a handstand. To work on the technique of the skill, execute a back extension roll down an inclined mat. The momentum aids in maintaining straight arms. Front walkover. Pass through a lever position, showing a large split. Transfer weight from the shoulders to the leg. Hold the free leg high. Lead-up drills for front walkover. To develop the upper back arch, kick to a handstand, front limber arching the upper back. To learn to rise from the back bend position, execute a front limber and stand up from this position, shifting the hips forward and finishing in good body alignment. To facilitate the action of the front walkover, execute the skill from a raised surface. Have a spotter help with positioning. Head spring to 2 feet. Execute a head spring across a panel mat. Push off the feet to a pike position, hips shifting past the head. Forcefully lift the straight legs, extending with the heels up toward the ceiling, and simultaneously push with the arms. The flight phase is forward and upward. Maintain extension of the body and shoulders. Bend the knees to land, then quickly straighten. Lead-up drill for head spring to 2 feet. To develop the coordination for the pike and kipping action into the flight phase, use a spotter to assist with body position and timing. Front handspring to 2-foot landing on mat. From a few running steps, hurdle with the arms extended over the head and step out into a long lunge position, body in straight alignment. Place the hands onto the mat with a powerful repulsion to create a powerful flight phase with a stretched body position, arms above the head. Prepare for the landing, bending the knees to absorb the force and finishing in a standing position. Lead-up drills for front handspring to 2-foot landing. To To develop the first phase of the handspring, step out into a lunge position and stop. The front leg is bent. There is a straight line from the fingertips through to the back leg. Shoulders open. Place the arms forward on the mat through a lever position of the body. To develop the repulsion position of the shoulders, stand with arms stretched upward. Stretch the shoulders powerfully upward and push with the wrists, up and down. To work repulsion, practice a hop handstand. Notice the open shoulder position and powerful shoulder and hand push. To increase the repulsion, execute a handspring to finish landing on the back in a straight body position on a skill cushion. Keep the shoulder angle open and body tight. To develop height on the repulsion phase, place the hands on a raised surface. With powerful repulsion, execute a handspring and land with a tight body on an inclined mat. To develop height and rotation, place the hands on a raised surface and execute a handspring, landing on the feet on a landing mat. To gain better repulsion, run, hurdle. Place the hands on a raised surface and execute a handspring to 2 feet on the landing mat. When first learning this next drill, use a coach to spot between the board and the raised surface. To develop arm push in a straight body, run, hurdle, place the hands on a board and execute a handspring over a raised surface, landing on 2 feet on the landing mat. Flick-flack rebound. Jump upward and backward while lifting the arms forcefully upward and backward. Block with the hands and shoulders, lifting the chest. Rebound with a stretched body. Lead-up drills for flick-flack rebound. To develop a backward extended jump into the flick-flack, lean slightly backward and jump backward. Keep body tight on landing. To develop the stretched position, the spotter can stop the flick-flack in a handstand position. To develop the first flight phase, stand on the high side of an incline mat and execute a flick-flack down the incline. Floor exercise, level 4. There are 5 skills in the level 4 floor exercise sequence. The skill sequence of level 4 floor exercise includes back extension roll with straight arms, round off flick-flack, front handspring step out, handstand 180-degree pirouette, dive cartwheel. Begin the level 4 routine with a soft contraction and extension. Forcefully and quickly hit the mat with straight arms while simultaneously lifting the hips and toes to the ceiling to reach a vertical handstand. Show height and leg extension during the C-zone. From the round off, the flick-flack should travel backward with speed. Arms remain overhead beside the ears. Turn high on toes. Curtsy with good leg turnout. Kick high, back and legs straight. Pirouette, keeping the body weight in a straight alignment over the hands. Finish in vertical. During the dive cartwheel, show height and body stretch. Arabesque with a high back leg, upper body extended. Kneel lightly with extension in the final pose. Let's view the level 4 floor exercise routine again. Dance, level 1. There are 10 skills at level 1 dance. Sitting posture in parallel and turnout. Begin with legs together in parallel, knees pointing toward the ceiling, ankles extended, and toes pointed. Flex both feet and hold for 8 counts. Turn out the legs in one movement from the hips, maintaining flexed toes and ankles. Hold for 8 counts. Finish by extending the ankles and toes to pointed position in turnout. Hold 8 counts. Keep the back straight by pulling the abdominals up and back against the spine and lifting the lower back. Shoulders are down and wide to the side. Head is lifting to the ceiling with a long neck. Arms are at sides, fingertips touching lightly on the floor. Flex and point feet in parallel. It is important to maintain a lifted, straight back during this exercise. Begin by sitting with good posture, legs together in parallel with ankles and toes flexed. Extend ankles in 4 counts. Then point the toes in 4 counts. Now flex the toes in 4 counts and flex the ankles in 4 counts. Repeat the sequence. Lunge position. Slide the front leg forward, lowering the heel. Demi-plie so that the knee is directly over the foot. The back leg remains straight, hips are square, and both legs turned out equally. Curtsy position. Step forward onto the right leg and demi-plie. The back leg is bent with the top of the big toe pointed on the floor. Keep the hips square with both legs turned out equally. Maintain good posture and do not allow the back foot to sickle. Pedals in parallel. Start with legs together in first position parallel. In this foot exercise, always press against the floor as the foot rolls up and resist as it rolls down. Remember to maintain good posture throughout this exercise. Slowly roll the right heel up, pulling the heel up into the calf. As the left heel rolls up, pass through a position on 2 feet in high demi-point.
Repeat the sequence several times. Demi-plie in parallel and first. The demi-plie, or half bend, is a slow, continuous bending and straightening of the knees without lifting the heels off the floor. As the body descends, the arms lift slightly, leading with the elbows, followed by the wrists. As the body ascends, the arms return to start position. Begin with a 4-count demi-plie in first position parallel, knees reaching out over the toes. Then turn out both feet by rotating the legs outward at the hips in one movement and demi-plie again in 4 counts, knees reaching out over toes. Maintain good posture throughout the exercise. Arabesque. With a straight support leg, lift the free leg upward to 45 degrees or above. Hold for 2 seconds. Upper body remains erect, hips are square. Knee of extended leg rotates outward. Focus on a spot straight ahead for better balance. Jumps in parallel and first. Execute 3 small jumps in parallel, extending ankles and toes in the air. Hold in demi-plie on the 4th count. Then turn out feet and execute 3 more jumps. Remember to lower the heels to the floor on each demi-plie. During the jumps, maintain good body alignment and extend the feet completely. Always land softly in demi-plie with knees reaching out over the toes. Walks. With good posture, walk smoothly, stepping first with the toe, then the ball of the foot, and then the heel. Bring the back leg through and turn out with knees slightly bent and toes pointed next to the support heel. Skips. Step and hop vertically off one leg while the free leg lifts to a forward passe position with foot at knee. Extend the foot completely in the air. Maintain good posture, keeping the hips level and square. Dance, Level 3. There are 10 skills at Level 3 dance. Flat back over, roll up. Start with the upper body lifted. Stretch forward with a flat back and lower towards the feet, keeping the head in line with the back. Supplely roll the body back up to vertical with the head arriving last. Flex and point in parallel and turn out. Begin with feet flexed, sitting in parallel. Maintain good posture with abdominals in and ribs together, shoulders down and wide. Keeping feet flexed, turn out legs in one movement from the hips. Extend the ankles, then the toes. Then flex the toes, then ankles. Return to flex position in parallel. Repeat the sequence. Arm and head movements and positions. Concentrate on good posture throughout this exercise. The arm movements should show suppleness, coordination, and good rhythm. Use the head expressively, following the arm movement. Tilt the body slightly sideward as the arms lower sideward. Spiral or slightly twist the torso on alternating arm swings. Contract and extend the body on the final movement. Rise in parallel and first. Rise up to the balls of the feet in releve position, with ankles together and completely extended. Hold for 4 counts, then lower the heels to the floor. Turn out to first position and repeat the rise to releve, maintaining turnout by pressing the heels forward. Concentrate on good posture throughout this exercise. Focus on a spot straight ahead for better balance. The arms are rounded in crown position with shoulders down and elbows wide. Balance on one foot in releve. Shift the weight forward to execute a balance in releve on a straight leg. The free leg is turned out, toe at ankle in coup de pied position. Hold for 3 counts and lower and back to 5th position. Run and jump off 2 feet. Run forward, execute a stretch jump with legs and feet extended. Land softly in demi-plie, then extend. Show good posture and coordination, lifting arms to crown on jump. Chassé sideward. With hands on hips, execute 4 chassés to each side, with feet together and extended in the air. Focus in the direction of movement. Maintain good posture and demi-plie on each landing. Walks on demi-point. Walk forward 8 steps on the ball of the feet with the support legs straight. The arms move supplely upward on the first 4 steps, then softly lower to the sides of the body on the last 4 steps. The head follows the arm movement. Assemblée. Brush one leg forward to horizontal without leaning backward, while the other leg pushes and extends off the floor. Both legs join upon landing in demi-plie with feet closed in parallel or 5th position. Splits. The gymnast is required to perform both right and left splits. Execute the split with control, shoulders and hips square. Lower to the splits, maintaining turnout with both legs. Arms extended upward. Hips must be square with the shoulders so that the turnout emphasis is in the hip socket. The hands are not used for support while lowering or showing the split.
Balance beam, level 1. There are 10 skills in the level 1 balance beam routine. All balance beam skills should be learned on a line, a low beam, and then a high beam. Walk forward, sideward, backward. Walk and releve with straight body alignment. Walk 3 steps forward. Quarter turn. Step sideward and close foot. Repeat 3 times. Quarter turn and walk 3 steps backward. Lead-up drill for walks. To develop releve position, rise into releve and hold. Bend the knees in a high demi-plie without dropping the heels. Extend the legs, remaining on toes and lower heels. Chassé, right and left. Step in demi-plie. Push off and jump into the air in 5th position. Demi-plie, landing. Repeat on opposite side. Lead-up drills for chassé. To develop 5th position in the air, begin in 3rd position. Demi-plie. Repulse into the air. Extend legs and point toes in 5th position. Land in 3rd position. Demi-plie, hips tucked under. To work on leg positions, demi-plie, close to 5th, release the front foot to low forward, and demi-plie the support leg. Waltz steps. Differentiate the level of the walks. Down, up, up. And the rhythm, slow, quick, quick. Step, hop. Demi-plie on the step. Keep the shoulders over the foot. Show a stretched body, toe to knee. Land in demi-plie. Releve turns. Complete releve before the turn begins. Do not drop the heels any time after the releve position is attained. Keep hips tucked under and rib cage elevated throughout turn. Repeat releve turn in opposite direction. Lead-up drill for releve turns. To develop releve position, rise onto the toes in balance. Return to starting position. Releve again and execute a half turn. Head up. Spot the turn. Stretched jump. Attain a good demi-plie for power in the takeoff. The legs extend and touch in the air in 5th position. Demi-plie on landing. On balance beam, demi-plie landings are executed in releve. Strong ankle control is important. Lead-up drill for stretch jump. To practice landing position, demi-plie and push off, executing a stretched jump. Land in demi-plie, hold landing position. Arabesque. With a support leg straight, extend the free leg backward and upward to 45 degrees or above. Upper body remains upright. Knee of the extended leg rotates outward. Hold for 2 seconds. Lead-up drill for arabesque. To work on body and leg position, extend free leg, toes on floor. Without moving the torso, lift the leg until it is 45 degrees or higher. Hold for 3 counts and lower. To stretch the lower back after this drill, contract the body and lower back forward. 1 foot sit to V-sit. Extend free leg to horizontal and lower with control to V-sit. Keep the free leg above the beam. Place the hands on the beam after the weight is on the hips. Lift legs to a V-sit. Forward roll. Place the hands on top of the beam. Lift hips over the head and tuck the chin. Lower body with tension to the rounded upper back. Roll continuously, piking the body, legs closed. Press elbows inward toward the ears. Walk out to a stand with continuity. Stretch jump dismount. From a demi-plie, lift the arms upward over the head into a stretch jump with a tight body. Show a straight body alignment from fingers to toes. Prepare for the landing by absorbing force through the toes, heels, ankles, knees, and body. Lower the arms sideward, then stand to extension, arms upward over the head. Balance beam, level 2. There are 4 skills in the level 2 balance beam sequence. The level 2 sequence includes front support swing up, stretch jump, releve turns, stretch jump dismount. Begin the level 2 balance beam routine with a front support mount. Body is in a straight line, arms straight, head up. Continue lifting a straight leg over the beam and swing up to a squat stand. The body wave unwinds from the ankles, knees, hips, chest, and head to finish in vertical. Execute the stretch jump with height, body in alignment, legs closed together in 5th position and toes pointed. Land in demi-plie. Pause at the end of the pose for emphasis. Show rhythm in the side steps. Remain on toes throughout the releve turns. Focus on the beam at a 45-degree angle in front of the body.
Prepare for stretch jump dismount with hips over the feet. Show leg and feet extension during the jump. Land with the trunk slightly forward to protect the lower back. Control a demi-plie landing before the body comes to a stand. Let's take another look at the level 2 balance beam routine. Balance beam, level 3. There are 10 skills at level 3 balance beam. Knee lift and kick. Walk forward with knee lift and kick above horizontal. Maintain high position on the ball of the foot throughout the walk and kick. Keep vertical alignment over the base of support. Body wave. The body wave starts from an extended, stretched position. Extend forward, then wave by contracting upward through the torso with supple arms. Breathing, relaxation, and body alignment are important basics for body waves. The relaxation phase should be as if the air is being expelled from your lungs, while the recovery phase has a gradual building of muscle tightness to finish in a strong position. Lead-up drill for body wave. To develop the body movement for the wave, bend from the hips, keeping the hips aligned over the feet. Lower the torso through a horizontal position. Finish relaxed over the legs. Recover by rolling up each vertebrae. Finish in vertical. The wave is sequential and continuous. Arabesque hops. Execute a high arabesque hop, rear leg at 45 degrees. Hold demi-plie on landing. Rear leg remains stable. Lead-up drill for arabesque hops. To develop leg extension, lift rear leg to a minimum of 45 degrees, keeping the torso upright. Demi-plie without moving the torso or the extended leg. Scale. The support leg remains straight. Elevate leg to highest point before the body tips forward to complete the scale. Rear leg should be turned out. Half turn in same direction. Remain on the balls of the feet before, during, and after the turn. Distribute the weight evenly between both feet. Stretched jump forward. Demi-plie for a strong takeoff. Extend the legs, point the toes, and close the legs in fifth position.
Maintain a straight body alignment while traveling forward and land in demi-plie.
Stride leap 90 degrees.
On the takeoff, place the shoulders forward slightly and swing the first leg extended in front. Split legs evenly in the air with the upper body stretched. Show height and distance. Demi-plie on landing.
Pass through lever position into a minimum of 3/4 handstand with arms and legs straight. Body is stretched in the 3/4 handstand position. Join the legs at the highest point. Step down through arabesque to lunge.
Cartwheel, 1/4 turn inward. Show a lever action into the cartwheel. Pass through vertical with good stretch. Show hand-hand, foot-foot rhythm. Lead-up drills for cartwheel. To learn control on the step down, with or without a spotter, kick to side handstand. 1/4 turn inward and rise to a stand on the support leg. Lift arms upward. Repeat this drill, keeping legs in a straddle position. Now execute a continuous cartwheel, passing through vertical, body stretched.
Side handstand, 1/4 turn dismount. With arms stretched overhead, execute a left cartwheel to arrive in handstand with legs joining in vertical. Hold 1 second. Slightly overbalance the handstand while shifting weight to the left hand. Make a 1/4 turn left by raising the right arm sideways as the upper body lifts and the legs move down to the mat. Land in demi-plie and extend. The left hand remains on the beam.
Balance beam level 4. There are 7 skills in the level 4 balance beam sequence.
The skill series at level 4 balance beam includes swing up to straddle sit mount, body weight, cartwheel, stride leap 90 degrees, 180-degree turn, 180-degree turn, scale. Side handstand, 1/4 turn dismount.
The level 4 balance beam routine begins with a swing up to straddle sit mount. Swing the lead leg forward and upward to arrive in a straddle sit on the beam. Swing up to a stand smoothly and quickly. The body wave recovery to stand is supple. On cartwheel, pass through vertical, maintaining a straddle position. Lift arms and upper body to vertical. In the Charleston steps, show a 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm.
On the takeoff for the stride leap, use a blocking action, shoulders over the foot, and split the legs a minimum of 90 degrees. Land in demi-plie with torso upright and step forward to an extended pose.
Half turn and releve, body stretched. On the forward passe and kick, be expressive. Lunge with the weight on the support leg to prepare for the turn. Half turn, circling the leg from back to front. Place the foot forward in releve and continue to half turn. Scale with the support leg straight. Elevate the leg to the highest point before tilting forward to scale. Pass through arabesque to an expressive pose and step to high releve.
Prepare for the dismount by stretching the arms overhead. Execute a left cartwheel to arrive in a handstand with legs joining in vertical. Hold 1 second. Slightly overbalance the handstand while shifting weight to the left hand. Make a 1/4 turn left by raising the right arm sideways as the upper body lifts and the legs move down to the mat. Land in demi-plie and extend. The left hand remains on the beam. Let's view the level 4 balance beam routine again.
Uneven bars, level 1.
There are 10 skills at level 1 uneven bars.
Back pullover. Grasp the low bar with an overgrip. Step and kick upward over the low bar. Keep the legs straight throughout the pullover. Bring the legs together as soon as possible. Extend the body and arms. Show continuity. Cast to horizontal. Cast to horizontal or above with straight arms. Keep the legs straight throughout the cast. Show control returning to the front support. Lead-up drill for cast. To learn the concept of casting to a straight body position, displace the shoulders in front of the bar while piking for the cast forward. Arms remain straight at all times during the cast. Lift the back of the legs hard while keeping the shoulders in front of the bar. A spotter can aid in the shoulder placement and in the upward swing of the legs and torso. Glide swing. Jump from both feet. Keep the feet clear of the floor. Extend the body toward horizontal. Show continuity throughout the swing. Lead-up drill for glide swing. To learn to extend the glide with a spotter, practice the glide with extension in the shoulders. Back hip circle. Cast with straight arms. Keep body straight and tight. Show continuity during the back hip circle from start to finish. Single leg squat through. From a stretched front support, cast. Keep the foot and leg clear of the bar with the rear leg straight. Show continuity of knee flexion and extension. Finish with the front leg at horizontal.
Tap swing.
Jump with arms and legs straight. Extend the body. Keep the legs straight during the tap swing. Underswing dismount. Cast with straight arms. Begin the clear hip circle with a hollow body position. Hips and thighs stay clear of but close to the bar. Extend the body. Control the landing with good demi-plie. Although this is the desired method for performing this skill, a slight pike during the skill is allowed because of the nature of this developmental level.
Leg lifts. From a hang and overgrip on the high bars or stall bars, execute 3 consecutive tucked leg lifts, bringing the knees to the chest with pointed toes. Extend completely to a long hang position between each leg lift. Overgrip pull-ups. From a hang on the high bar in overgrip, execute 3 consecutive pull-ups by bending the arms and pulling the chin up to touch the high bar. Extend to a long hang position between each pull-up. Single bar dips. From a front support on the low bar, execute 3 consecutive single bar dips by bending the arms so that the ribs touch the bar. Return to a straight arm front support between each dip.
Uneven bars, level 2. There are 4 skills in the level 2 uneven bar sequence. The level 2 sequence includes back pullover, cast to horizontal, back hip circle, underswing dismount. Step and kick the leg upward and over the low bar. Finish in front support, body extended and arms straight. Cast to horizontal or above with straight arms. Back hip circle passing through front support with body extended and arms straight. Continue circling into the underswing dismount. Keep the hips and thighs clear of but close to the bar. Land with good demi-plie action. Let's view the level 2 uneven bar routine again. Uneven bars, level 3.
There are 10 skills at level 3 uneven bars. The first skill, kip to front support, may be performed as a run-out kip, glide kip, or long hang kip. First, the glide kip. Jump from 2 feet to a glide swing with legs together or straddled, extending the body at the completion of the forward swing. Bring the ankles to the bar and continue to arrive in a front support, keeping arms and legs straight throughout. Long hang kip.
Extend to horizontal. Keep the legs and arms straight. Lead-up drills for long hang kip. To develop extension, practice pulling the body to horizontal in a stretched position. To develop strength and timing of the kip, execute the kip from a pike swing. Keep the feet close to the bar, hips in front of the bar to begin the kip, and push down on the bar, finishing with shoulders forward.
Cast, squat on, jump off. Cast to a squat stand on the bar, keeping the hips low over the heels. Jump with stretched body to land in demi-plie, then extend. Lead-up drills for cast, squat on, jump off. First, jump onto a stack mat. Then onto a single bar. Practice going from an extended position to a squat stand, immediate stretch jump off. In order to safely perform this skill, the gymnast must learn to roll their wrists and execute a forward roll off the bar. Emphasize a quick shift of the wrists so that the gymnast has a secure grip on the bar in the inverted position. The next drill should be done with a spotter until a gymnast has gained control and confidence. The gymnast casts and purposely does not place the feet on the top of the bar. The spotter grabs the wrists and the back of the legs to help the athlete roll forward without letting go of the bar. Again, the gymnast must use a quick shift of the wrist in order to have a secure grip on the bar in the inverted position.
Stride, circle forward. With hands in an undergrip, lift the body upward off the bar. Show good external amplitude in the stride position. Keep the legs and arms straight. Return to the stride support with an extended, controlled finish. Long hang pullover. Keep the arms straight. Swing upward and forward, legs together. Show extension. Basket swing. Lift up off the bar. Maintain good compression. Extend to a rear support. Front hip circle, cast. Extend the body at the beginning of the circle. The legs remain straight. Keep the arms straight at the finish of the circle. Continue into a small cast and return to front support. Straddle soul circle dismount. Cast with straight body. Place the feet outside of the hands, arms and legs straight. Straight body position during the flight. Demi-plie legs on landing. Lead-up drills for soul circle dismount. To learn to hold the feet against the bar, swing in straddle soul circle position. Maintain a hollow body position with the feet close to the hands. Compress the body during the swing. For more swing and hip rise, jump from a raised surface to a straddle soul circle dismount. Work on height and distance. Counter swing. Jump with arms and legs straight. Extend the body. Keep the legs straight during the tap swing. Finish in a controlled stand.
Leg lifts. Execute 5 consecutive tucked leg lifts, extending to a long hang between each leg lift. Overgrip pull-ups. Execute 5 consecutive pull-ups in overgrip. Extend to long hang between each pull-up. Uneven bars, level 4.
There are 5 skills in the level 4 uneven bars sequence.
The mount may be either a run-out kip, a glide kip, or a back pullover. The level 4 sequence as shown here includes glide kip, front hip circle, cast, single leg squat through, stride circle forward, cast, straddle soul circle dismount. Keep the legs straight during the mount. Extend the body completely before bringing the ankles to the bar. Arrive in front support, keeping arms straight. Extend forward, keeping the heels lifting as the upper body quickly pikes. Cast backward, keeping the shoulders in front of the bar until one leg passes tucked over the bar between the hands. Arrive in a stride position with straight legs. Immediately change both hands to a reverse grip. Press down against the bar so that the body lifts up off the bar. Show good external amplitude during the circle, keeping arms and legs straight. Cut the leg back with continuity, pushing down with the support arm to maintain stretched front support position. Cast with straight arms and straight body. As the shoulders and the body lean backward, place the balls of the feet softly on the bar. Keep the body hollow. Show good height and extension during the flight. Land in demi-plie. Let's view the level 4 uneven bar routine again.
Vault, level 1.
There are 7 skills at level 1 vault. First, running skills.
Run in place with a powerful arm action. Lift the legs parallel to the body, arms swinging in opposition to the legs. Keep the elbows bent close to 90 degrees. To develop correct arm movement for running, move the arms back and forth with a powerful arm action. Move the action back and slide it front, elbows close to 90 degrees. To drill for the leg movement for the forward cycle leg action, run in place with the knees up, body vertical. Powerfully pull the legs and knees upward toward horizontal. To drill for the leg movement for the backward cycle leg action, run in place, heels lift backward to reach full amplitude, almost touching the buttocks.
Slow run forward. Run with long, high, exaggerated steps, similar to a series of slow leaps. Extend the back leg on each step. Arms and legs work in opposition. Fast run forward with proper technique.
To develop running speed, lean forward. Start running and gradually accelerate the speed. To work on a long step at the end of the run, run powerfully down the runway, accelerating the speed, ending with a long step at the end of the runway in the area of the board. The last long step will become the hurdle. The following are board drills to a 4-inch landing mat. Stretch jump. Run, hurdle, and come off the board slightly leaning forward in a straight body position with the legs together. Lift the arms powerfully from down to upward, finishing above the head. Body stretched and tight in a straight body alignment from fingers to toes. Head straight and eyes forward. Prepare for the landing by reaching forward with the toes, bending the knees to absorb the force through the ankles, knees, and body. Lowering the arms sideward, and then standing up to the final straight body stand, arms upward. Lead-up drills for stretch jump. The hurdle is the method of taking the alternating running steps to a 2-foot attack position on the board. To develop coordination for the hurdle, take 1 step forward, bend 1 knee up and land on 2 feet. Execute a powerful takeoff with powerful arm action upward. To develop leg extension, take 1 step, hurdle, and do a series of connected takeoffs from 2 feet. The arm action goes along with the takeoff from downward to upward. To connect the run and the hurdle, jog in place. Take 1 step, hurdle, and 2-foot takeoff. To develop the hurdle, take 1 step, hurdle, and take off. Maintain a tight, aligned body position. Repeat this drill, jogging in place. 1 step, hurdle and take off with arm lift upward and body straight. The landing is the final action which absorbs the force and brings the body to a quiet and still position. To develop the position for the absorption of force on the landing,
Execute a stretch jump to a landing position. The absorption of force begins as the feet touch the floor, ankles and knees bend, the back rounds, and the arms drop sideward. To develop absorption of landing force, jump from the horse to a landing mat, working on body position and landing. To attain a forceful arm lift and takeoff, maintain a tight body position while jumping to a higher elevation. To maintain a tight body with height, take off to a stretch jump over an obstacle to a landing mat. Work on landing positions. To attain a greater flight phase, run and execute a high takeoff, which allows more air time to correct body positions and prepare for the landing. Tuck jump. Run, hurdle, and come off the board leaning forward slightly to a straight body position, feet together. Lift the arms powerfully from down to upward, finishing above the head. Body stretched and tight, head straight. Tuck the knees forward just before the top of the jump. Quickly open to a straight body position. Reach forward with the toes and bend the knees to absorb the force through the ankles, knees, and body. Lead-up drills for the tuck jump. To work on the tuck position, jump upward to a tuck position just before the top of the jump. Open the body and prepare for a good landing. The drills which appear on this tape following the stretch jump apply to this skill. Substitute the tuck position. Straddle jump. Powerfully open the legs to a straddle at the top of the jump. Then forcefully close the legs together to a straight body position before the landing. Lead-up drills for straddle jump. To work on the straddle position, jump upward to a powerful straddle jump. Emphasize a powerful movement in closing the legs to a straight body position before landing. The drills which appear on this tape following the stretch jump apply to this skill. Substitute the straddle position. Jump, half turn. Run, hurdle, and take off the board. At the top of the jump, execute a half turn. Demi-plie the landing. Lead-up drills for jump half turn. To develop the half turn position, from a standing position, jump upward with a powerful stretch of the body. At the top of the jump, execute a half turn, prepare for the landing. Focus forward. The drills which appear on this tape following the stretch jump apply to this skill. Substitute stretch jump half turn. Vault, level 2. There are 5 skills in the level 2 vault.
Running speed. Refer to Level 1 running speed on this tape for execution description and lead-up drills. Squat onto horse and stretch jump off. Show a good running technique, hurdle and takeoff, arms powerfully reaching for the horse with the shoulders open. Place the feet in a squat support position on the horse. Immediately show a powerful repulsion off the horse to a stretched body flight phase, upward and forward. The arms lifted overhead, body stretched and tight, head neutral, and eyes forward. Prepare for the landing, reaching forward with the toes and bending the knees to absorb the force through the ankles, knees, and body. Lowering the arms sideward and then standing up to the final straight body stand, arms upward over the head. Lead-up drills for stretch jump off. To develop body position, while reaching forward with the arms, push forward powerfully, stretching the legs backward, knees straight, then powerfully bend the hips to a squat position with a straight back. To develop pre-flight, reach forward onto a raised surface, finishing in a squat position. Emphasize the arms reaching further, stretching the body, legs extended behind. Then forcefully bend the hips, tucking the knees under into a squat support position. Try to reach out further on the mat each time to make the drill more developmental. To emphasize pre-flight, run and take off the board to a squat position on the horse. Repeat the drill, except reach for the far end of the horse in order to stretch the body before the squat position. Squat onto the horse and tuck jump off. Take off and place the feet in a squat support position on the horse. Immediately show a powerful repulsion off the horse to a tuck jump. Tuck the knees just before the top of the jump and then quickly open to a stretched body position. Prepare for the landing. Squat onto the horse and straddle jump off. Hurdle and take off the board to a squat support position on the horse. Immediately repulse off the horse to a straddle jump. Powerfully open the legs to a straddle at the top of the jump. Arms remain upward, body stretched and tight, head neutral and eyes forward. Prepare for the landing, reaching forward with the toes and bending the knees to absorb the force through the ankles, knees, and body. Squat onto the horse and jump half turn off. Run with good technique. Hurdle and take off the board. Reach for the horse with the shoulders open. Place the feet in a squat support position. Immediately show a powerful repulsion off the horse. Lift the arms powerfully, body stretched, eyes forward. At the top of the jump, execute a half turn. Keep the body tight. Prepare for the landing. Vault, level 3. There are 2 skills at level 3 vault. Running speed. Refer to level 1 running speed on this tape for execution description and lead-up drills.
Handstand, fall forward to straight line position. Kick up to a handstand on a mat stack or vaulting board placed in front of a skill cushion or incline mat. Fall forward, maintaining a tight stretched body with head neutral. When first learning this skill, use a spotter to control the straight handstand position.
Vault, level 4. Level 4 vault contains 1 skill, the squat vault. Squat vault. Run with good technique. Hurdle and take off the board. Show a stretch body position, arms powerfully reaching for the horse with the shoulders open. A strong repulsion comes from the shoulders and hands. In the second flight phase, stretch the body open to a straight body position, quickly and powerfully with the arms upward, head straight and eyes forward. Prepare for the landing, reaching forward with the toes and bending the knees to absorb the force through the ankles, knees, and body. Lowering the arms sideward, and then stand to a straight body position, arms over the head. The second flight should be higher than the first flight. If the first flight is too high, the second flight will be compromised. Lead-up drills for squat vault. To develop body position, take off to a squat position on the horse. Walk forward and jump off to a good landing position. To develop pre-flight, take off with a stretch position, reaching for the end of the horse, landing in a squat position. Jump off to a landing position. To work on the squat through with a shoulder push, stand on one end of the horse, squat down, jump and reach forward to the other end of the horse. Stretch the legs backward and squat through with powerful repulsion. To work on repulsion, take off with a stretch position, reaching for the end of the horse, and squat through to a landing position.